私はずっと耳の聞こえない子どものキャンプをやっているのですが、日本にはそういうスペシャルニーズの人のためのキャンプは少ないんです。ですが ICF の会議に行っていろんな取り組みがあることを知りました。貧困家庭の子どものキャンプとか、体に不自由がある人のキャンプ、そういうキャンプを提供している人たちと一緒にミニシンポジウムをする機会があって、お互いに本当に励まされ合いました。これからも頑張っていこうと思いました。
When you see that everyone around the world is doing the same, it makes you feel like, you are proud of your job.
Then you understand that camp is bigger than yourself. One of the things that inspired me the most was in Antalya, Turkey. I was there at a congress seeing what big companies around the world were doing and what big associations were doing. And I was a little bit complaining about my situation in Mexico. And I remember Gonzalo Veloz saying, why don't you take things into your own hands and make the changes that you need? And I told him, I don't have the time. And so he asked me, how many kids did you serve last year? And I was pretty confident that my number was going to be interesting because I said 7,500 kids, and I was very happy. So Gonzalo told me, well, last year we had 50,000 kids, and I am still giving time to the Venezuelan Camping Association. So there's no way you don't have the time to do it. And that clinched me, and yeah, I came back to Mexico, and a year later, yeah, it was actually 2 years later, I was the president of Mexican Camp Association and doing the things that I thought our country needed. So that wouldn't have happened unless I was talking to this guy in Turkey.
For me personally, for the first time I participated in the National Camping Congress in 1994, and I was so happy that I had a chance to meet representatives from different countries. And this particular time I understood it's very important to exchange the ideas, it's very important to share the ideas, it's very important to show your experience, what you can do, and it's very important to meet a lifetime of friends from all over the world.
Many ways over the years. I think a lot of it is we always think there's really one way to do something, whether it's a program, an experience, staff training, you name it. And every time I go to a Congress, I'm reminded that there are so many different ways to approach the same area of camp. So for me, it's been just broadening horizons, learning from others really all over the world. Some run really different programs and experiences, but it's always imagining and reimagining how we may do something. So I'm forever grateful for those experiences over these years.
Congress has really impacted my operations back in Mexico. I went there and I met people that did things in a different way and in a better way than I did. And I tried to, I would say, regionalize those ideas and then implement them back home. And it has been a big success on our end. Many of the things that we do differently right now, it's because we found out about them or we heard about them at a Congress.
I've met a lot of people from other countries who have been operating their camps for many years. So just discussing with them in parallel what we do at our camps, and some things are a little bit better their way, some things are a little bit better my way. So we just exchange information, and that's always nice to go back to my camp and say, hey, these guys are doing it that way. Should we try it this year? And very often it is very successful.